my own sort of heritage in the sense of very proud to be Mexican or proud to be British. But I have always found it quite interesting. I've always found the Mexican one quite interesting because it's more colorful. There's things I love about it, like lucha libre. There's the entertaining side, the mariachis. And I think I related it a lot with being on holiday, which I would only ever experience Mexico really as a child on holiday. My mum never really spoke Spanish to us in conversation, ever, I don't think. She may have shouted a few words at us when we were being told off. In fact, she definitely did do that. But she never spoke to us, generally speaking, in Spanish, ever, what I can think of in conversation. And I have asked my mum about this, and she did say that she wanted it to make sure that we were English so we fit in better. And which I can sort of see the rationale, but if I'm honest, I do think it's a shame that she didn't bring us up bilingually, because it would have been such an asset to have. But then I guess at the same time, maybe I wouldn't have had that zeal to try and learn it when I was older, because I wanted to make up, in some ways I'm pretty sure I wanted to make up for lost time and try and recoup that bit of my heritage that had been somewhat lost by not speaking the language. Because I think so much of culture is linked in language, sayings, you know, even the manner that different cultures speak in has a lot to do with the language, or vice versa. And so yeah, no, it was strange. And I guess because my dad didn't speak any Spanish, and he's not very good at languages, again proving he's like the typical British person. He didn't speak it, and I think he wouldn't have minded us speaking it, but I think there was just kind of general feeling of not wanting to have anyone left out. But that's just me guessing there. That could just be maybe just my dad was just not very good at languages and couldn't learn it. Coming from a dual family or dual nationality, I mean, I have both passports. Funnily enough, I don't actually feel that strongly either way. It's a funny thing of, I'm more British in the sense of my first language is English and I've spent more time here, but in the things I like, the things I'm interested in, and the things that I want to pursue more, they have a definite Latin American flavour to them. So it's kind of strange that I don't necessarily, obviously I am British and I am Mexican legally, but I don't feel a massive sort of fervour for either one, and I definitely feel like in the middle, very much in the middle, which is great because I feel like you can pick and choose the best of both things. And yet, bizarrely enough, when I did Spanish at university, I wound up living in Spain and not Mexico. So I've actually weirdly spent more time in Spain than Mexico. So it's a strange one, really. I very much see myself both, but then none at the same time, and then you can just pick which ones you want to be. So it's a funny thing. It's like a pick and mix of identity.